Hello everyone. Today we have with us Dr. Sanjay Srivastava, Managing Director of Manav Rachna Educational Institutions. It's great to have you, sir, with us today.
Thank you so much, Rahul, for talking to me, and my compliments to Collegedunia and your entire team for doing fantastic work for the aspirants and student community.
Thank you, sir. So I'll start with my first question. As you have held key positions at education institutions throughout your professional career, what are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector? What are your views on this education sector, sir?
See, working for and with the future of the nation, observing their unenthusiasm and passion has kept me connected with the education sector. I've almost spent more than 2+ decades. 50 years is in progress. So it is their passion and enthusiasm which makes me connected, and opportunities to be creative and innovative and literally experience those changes in people over the course of few years. In my deep and ardent desire for every student to become a good son and a daughter first, a responsible citizen second, and a person of great service to the society next. So I have given you my priorities, and this is what we follow in Manav Rachna as our philosophy. With such aspirations, the only place I can contribute tangibly to a student's life is at university.
Sure, sir.
And continuing to that, I would say that there is only so much a single person can do to contribute to the nation, but nurturing and polishing several thousands of aspirants who grow to become individual contributors in their own right is a feeling that is unparalleled. Imagine the multiplier effect.
Sure, sir. Great answer, sir. Being the managing director of Manav Rachna, what is your philosophy for leadership, sir? If you have to ask that, how would you describe your leadership style?
See, the answer has to be in 4 5 folds. I would say that having served in many leadership positions for more than 2 decades, as I have already said, my philosophy has always been of leading by example. I firmly believe leaders derive their credibility and respect from their unwavering commitment to walking the talk. With the same breath, I would say that members of the organizations are not much different from a garden. The more you nurture, the more vibrant they bloom. So it is your responsibility, like a gardener, the way you bloom, the way you nurture your talent, they will become differential. And since you are talking about my leadership quality, I personally feel that the feedback which I have received over the years since the very beginning has been more participative than anything, where I believe that as a leader, my role is only to provide the vision and direction and let my team take it to the greater heights, knowing that they can fall back on me whenever required. I also believe that inspirational leadership more than any other approach, and feel that leadership is at the best only when it becomes inspirational. Inspirational leadership has several attributes which I could see that in in current leadership theories people do talk about it, and I think it is the role of a leader as inspirational that is the big differentiator.
Sure, sir. Great answer, sir. So now talking more about Manav Rachna, how do you believe that the curriculum or the education quality of Manav Rachna ensures the best practices of the industry?
It is a huge question, and answering these questions to you in few minutes, articulating the answer would be difficult, but it would be a long answer, and I shall try my best to justify and articulate what we do at university. See, at Manav Rachna, we are co-located two universities. One is a deemed university, another is a state university, and our curriculum based on a multidisciplinary model that is grounded in research, with an approach that combines theoretical foundations of academic disciplines and empirical demands of industry. We train the professionals of tomorrow. We have two very powerful armory with the university. One we call them as Career Development Center and another as Corporate Resource Center. And popularly in the university are known as CDC and CRC. They complement with the efforts by fostering personal and intellectual and experiential growth for students. Since the founding batch, CDC and CRC has been offering a host of services to all students like individualized career assessment. The day Rahulji, a student, joins the portal of Manav Rachna, we do a complete, comprehensive psychometric profiling of a student, and that profiling of the student is given to their individual mentor in which program that student enters. And they monitor their career progression with their parents, and in totality we make a very comprehensive model which is based on career assessment and guidance session, personal profiling, real-time industry exposure, opportunities to engage with potential employers, and if I can count few initiatives which they have taken. One is comprehensive capsular courses in which they do talk about uh, quantitative techniques, communication and presentation skills, and other plethora of soft skill development programs which they take with their respective students. Rigorous aptitude training we do, and every student of the university they have to undergo a rigorous pre-placement training throughout their academic journey at Manav Rachna on different aspects of aptitude like quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, non-verbal reasoning, and I said a plethora of courses based on the demands of the industry. We try to train our students. Also, students are regularly subjected to quantitative aptitude testing on an online platform to give the students of the actual scenario during the placement drive. We have complete employability help desk, a 24-hour help desk that caters to all placement and preparation related queries of the student is available to them throughout. You will wonder that even in the COVID era, this facility has gone digital. A dedicated resource is available through the online medium to resolve queries between 12 to 24 working hours. And I absolutely admire the kind of efforts our team is making to make our university different. We have career advisors, and we try to ensure that all the members of the fraternity serve as ambassadors for career services and help them inform and educate students on our programs, services, and resources by promoting career services around campus. So these are the few activities which we are doing on campus to make students feel away from home. The corporate interface is also serves as an interface between Manav Rachna and the industry and works on bringing the best placement offers to the campus for our students. We have compulsory internships, and we have MOUs with different sectoral skill councils under the National Skill Development Corporation. Our Manav Rachna has actively engaged the skill development initiative of the Honorable Prime Minister of India. It has successfully entered into MOU with NSDC to improve the skill sets of the students and making them more employable. And To give you a bird's overview of the work, in the pilot project across 100 schools, 100 government schools of Haryana, I would say, is being implemented by NSDC and our skill arm called KEDMAN, Kunskaps Poland Education Venture, which is our joint educational partner from Sweden, and Manav Rachna Educational Institution. So I have given you a comprehensive answer that this is the way we are taking our university to the next level and making a difference.
Definitely. Uh, I think for any university to grow to a bigger level, all these are very important points that every big university should follow so that they can also become a big university like Manav Rachna. So, given that students from all across the country come to Manav Rachna, so how do you think your university could be more welcoming to students of different races, or you can say different economic background?
See, there is a famous author called Maya Angelou, and she has made a very powerful statement which I always quote to the team that we all should for a rich tapestry, and we must understand that all the threads of the tapestry are equal in value no matter what their color is. So this is the philosophy which I keep on talking to my team, and university promotes equality and diversity among the students, faculty and staff, and recognizes that people from different backgrounds through its well-defined equity, diversity, and non-discriminatory policy. All other Mangna regulation and policy guidelines for admission, hiring, administrative function, academic activities, safeguard of the interest of the students, faculty, and staff members without any prejudice to their caste, creed, religion, language, ethnicity, gender, and disability. Manav Rachna is fortunate to witness a lively mix of students from varied cultural backgrounds across the this answer. I would say that currently we have students from almost all states, union territories in India, and 16 countries like Afghanistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Syria, Iran, and this list is quite comprehensive. And I have given you few names uh, for the for this.
Okay, sir. Sure.
And again, to add further, we have a dedicated wing of International Education Center, which helps us in channelizing our efforts in providing single window service facility to all its international students. We have International Students Welfare Committee, which takes their complete care and looking at the diversity various cultures across the world have to offer. We aim to enhance our intercultural experience on Manav Rachna campus by leveraging on students and faculty exchange, joint research activities, and consulting projects. So these are many things which we are doing on campus, like winning programs and other avenues to augment academic delivery. So these are the few things which we do, and like uh, we do a comprehensive pre-arrival webinars for those students who come from different part of the world, and in some cases those who come from the deep south of our country. And the key to ensure organic integration between students from different nations is to help foreign students with focus on similarities and differences. And as a university, we focus on their strength rather than on their difference.
Sure. That's a great answer, sir, for this question. So I think one of the most important part that we can discuss right now is that what do you think should be the responsibility of the university to the students and the Similarly, what responsibilities and roles should students have when they are participating in universities?
See, at the onset, I must accept this is one of the finest question, and it is a very thought-provoking question, Rahulji, from your side. So it is my responsibility towards the university that everything in life, and students are very close to my heart. And I must confess that as their academic parents, we not only students, I feel the responsibility extend to the parents who place their trust in us and they send their ward to study at our institution. And we nurture our students with the same philosophy of parenting back home. And I call all my colleagues as academic parents of their students. And that is the toughest and most genuine posting. I would say that that is the toughest and most genuine posing of trust that happens. When you give your child to an institution, you are giving everything to that institution. In my faculty development programs, whenever I interact with my colleagues, I say to my colleagues that being academic parents, you are carrying the biggest responsibility. And if you look at the name of our university, it is a combination of two words, Manav and Rachna. These are not the names of promoters' children. True philosophy of nurturing and developing human being, building and nurturing of a human. Our very name carries the responsibility that we strive to fulfill. If is to self, meeting with, experimenting with different activities and identifying his aptitude, understanding different disciplines of education and evaluating his future course of action. We offer plethora of course system which is popularly known as CBCS, providing a curriculum that is the best that you must, providing a right launch pad to their career in the form of placement opportunities and many good universities. We have a very powerful innovation incubator center which we call MRIIC, Manav Rachna Innovation Incubator Center, which create a conducive environment for new and creative ideas. We nurture them. We have experts from different walks of life and they ensure that the best ideas can be groomed differently and their ideas should be protected and all the students should get their dues, whatever they deserve, ensuring a team of extremely capable and emotionally intelligent faculty members to guide and support the students. And also ensuring that our institution evolves with the changing times. So this is a very good question as I have said to you to begin with. And we also have essentially endless and a huge list and we constantly strive to tick most of the boxes and when we think that we are closing and nearing to all the boxes, we find that together we have enlarged the basket.
Great answer, sir. So it was great to know all of your thoughts in the interview, and I'm sure all the students who will be hearing this interview will be more than enlightened by your views and how your university is transforming the future. It was really nice talking to you, Dr. Sanjay, and I hope that your Manav Rachna grows and grows every year, and we can see the best type of education and future leaders coming out of Manav Rachna. Thank you, sir. Nice
Thank you
talking.
very much.